Good afternoon. My name is Greta Gies, and I am the director of the Lifelong Learning and Recreation Center. Welcome to our summer commencement ceremony. Our ceremony will begin in approximately 10 minutes. Before we begin, I just need your attention for a few short announcements. In the event of a fire alarm, please proceed calmly to your nearest exit, leave the building, and move away from the building. Please take a moment to note the location of the nearest exit lights to you. Be aware that the way that you entered the building may not be the closest way out. Maps for our fire exits and tornado shelters are located throughout the facility. Sitting or standing in the aisles is not permitted. Our restrooms are located on the west side of our building, and smoking is not allowed on the campus of NCC. Please take a moment now to turn off or silence your cell phones. And thank you again for joining us today in the Lifelong Learning and Recreation Center on the campus of NCC. Congratulations, graduates.
Please rise for the presentation of our country's colors by the Sheldon American Legion Post 145 and the singing of our national anthem by Jessica Williams, Director of Business Services at NCC. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Would you join me in thanking the members of the Sheldon American Legion Post 145 for presenting the colors, also thanking Jessica for singing the national anthem, and Stephanie Peterson, NCC's Administrative Assistant to the Arts and Sciences Business and Health Division, for playing the processional and recessional this afternoon. Let's thank them. Good afternoon and welcome to the Summer 2023 Commencement Ceremony of Northwest Iowa Community College. We have gathered together today to celebrate the achievements of our summer graduates and to wish them, each one of them, the best as they enter into the next chapters of their lives. My name is John Hartog, and I'm the president of your community college. I extend a special greeting to you, to all of you, to families and friends of our summer 2023 graduates. All of us here at the college, everyone on the board, all the faculty members and staff members, all of us, and I would include the graduates as well, we truly appreciate the vital role that you played in the success of today's graduates. It's because of your support and your encouragement that our graduates are here today. And so at this time, we ask that all of our graduates, all of you, please stand, and if you would turn and face the audience. And by your applause in just a moment, you will give the audience a standing ovation, honoring and thanking the very people who are special in your lives, those who are here today, people who supported you and contributed to your accomplishments. So let's stand, turn, and give our loved ones and friends a standing ovation. Thank you. Yes, and graduates, you may be seated. Success in college is not accomplished by the individual, but by the support team surrounding the graduate. This college, NCC, is governed by a 7-member elected board of trustees who serve 4-year terms without compensation. These distinguished individuals devote hundreds of hours each year as community representatives on the NCC Board of Trustees, and they do it because they are committed to providing the area, the region, with the best possible college education at the most affordable cost possible. And so it is my honor to be able to introduce 2 of our trustees at this time. First of all, Mr. Larry Hoekstra, who is the vice president of our board. He resides in Hull and is a retired safety professional. He has been serving as a trustee since 2001 for a total of 22 years. And as I said, he is our board vice president. Second, Mr. Steve Simons. He is the Director of Economic Development for Lyon County, and he has been serving as a trustee on our board since 2014. That would be for a total of 9 years. Let's give these 2 gentlemen a round of applause in gratitude. The board members who are unable to be with us today are Mr. Adam Besaw. He is the president of our board. Having served for 10 years, he resides in Sheldon and is a senior R&D designer at Maintainer. Dr. Loretta Birkland of Sibley, serving for 22 years, is the co-owner of Sibley Veterinary Clinic. Ms. Cynthia Porter of Haywarden, 14 years of service, is the co-owner of Porter Funeral Homes, having served as a trustee since 2009. Mr. Leroy Van Kekricks of Orange City, 21 years. He's the president and CEO of Iowa State Bank. And Mr. Steve Loshman of Calumet, 11 years. The owner of CS Agro Service and Hicks Electric Service of Calumet, Phillips Modern Ag Service of New Hampton, and the Concrete Guys of Sutherland. Again, 11 years. When we total it all up, we realize that all of our local board members collectively, with donated time of the level of expertise, totals 109 years of governance and wisdom collectively. So that's amazing. Very grateful for these individuals. Okay, today also on the stage party we have with us Mr. Brian Nash, who's the Executive Director of Operations and Finance. If he would please remain standing. We also have some of our college deans with us today. We have Ms. Leah Murphy, who's the Dean of Arts, Science, Business, and Health, and our future Chief Academic Officer beginning August 1. Ms. Beth Sibeneller-Woodall is our Registrar and Associate Dean of Student Services, standing somewhere. Oh, right there. We also have with us today Mr. Shane Peterson, who is our new Dean of Applied Technology, began on July 17, standing in the back there. And I would ask that they continue to stand, please. Other members of the Administrative Council, if you're here today, would you stand? Administrators, please. We have several. And then also, of course, the members of our faculty, right up front here, if you would please stand. Would you stand, please? You know, the faculty are the ones who provide instruction, and if we didn't have instruction, we wouldn't have graduates. So we thank you for teaching our students today. If you'd please stay standing. And then those of our college staff who are with us today, would you please also stand? College employees, You know, we have so many people who work so hard in front of people or behind the scenes, and we're grateful for those who, by their faithful service, have assisted our students in their successes. So our faculty and staff have instructed and mentored, they've encouraged and guided you graduates, and we're thankful for their good work. So let's give all these college employees a good round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. All right, graduates, this is your day. And we celebrate you and your accomplishments. You're the ones who did it, and those of us around you, we encouraged you along the way. You're here because of the excellent education that you received at NCC. As I said, an education provided by our instructors and assisted with our staff. Their expert knowledge and their outstanding service to you made today possible, but you're the ones who each and every day chose to stay with it, to continue to learn, to persist, to graduate. And so on behalf of everyone here today, your family, your friends, whom we've acknowledged, the entire college community, including our Board of Trustees, please accept our heartfelt congratulations on this very momentous occasion. You are college graduates. And this commencement activity celebrates your success and marks a new beginning, again, as I said, as you enter into the next chapter in your life's stories. So the meaning of success is deeply personal. It changes for each of you. As you navigate your way through life and your priorities and your goals change, the resilience that you have shown during your time here at NCC will be of benefit to you as you move forward in days of change, in days of uncertainty. The preparation that you have received will be a key to your future success. And you have already shown that you are prepared for almost everything. Almost, because there are plenty of unknowns yet ahead. You've successfully completed the requirements for your diploma or for your degree. Done, with an exclamation point. And now, with a question mark, what's your next endeavor? And how will you make sure that it also is successful? You know, it'll be whatever you make of it. So what will it be for you? Family, career, another degree, maybe one or two of you will come back to NCC for some further training. I see lots of smiles on that. So graduates, remember that NCC played a part in the earliest chapters of your success story, but your life is your life and it is your story. And the question then is, what will you make of it? And as you turn the page, as you look ahead, as you plan, be wise with your choices. Work hard, treat others with kindness, be trustworthy, be bold. How about being bold with your goodness and generous even to a fault? Make the most of your life. Write some great chapters in your success journey. We do not wish you an easy life, but we wish you a life of fulfillment, a life of accomplishment and happiness. As I mentioned to you when you were lining up for this ceremony, always remember that you are now joining the NCC Alumni Association. And Northwest Iowa is a better place because of the alumni of NCC. The world is a better place because of NCC alumni, and we welcome you into the NCC Alumni Association. You're joining this large group of individuals, thousands of people who are making the world a better place. And as you leave here today, you go out as ambassadors of NCC, but we want to invite you back. Come back soon, come back often. Maybe eventually you might serve on a program advisory committee, or perhaps you might help out with the Alumni Association or with the foundation, and you'll be able to share in your success with the students who will be studying in the years to come. So it's all exciting to consider what you will do for NCC in the years ahead. Again, congratulations and best of wishes with your future. So speaking of graduates, this afternoon's commencement speaker is Ethan Unziker. Ethan is from Danville, Iowa, which is down near Burlington, and today he is graduating from NCC's Powerline program. He's also a member of the NCC sports shooting team, And in today's commencement speech, as he works his way up front, he is proud to talk about commitment. So please join me in welcoming Ethan Unziker as he talks about commitment. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, faculty members, guests, and my fellow graduates, today marks a significant milestone in our lives as we gather here to celebrate our graduation. We stand before you as graduates, ready to make our mark in the world. Commitment. This word carries great significance in the journey of a power lineman. Commitment led us here today. Sitting together in these caps and gowns, we committed to our crews to be ready for anything and to our future lives. The dedication fueled our desire to learn, improve, and excel in our chosen field. Each one of us made a conscious decision to commit ourselves, and that commitment has brought us to this very moment. Commitment is not merely a fleeting emotion, it's a promise we make to ourselves and others. Our crews show commitment to teamwork each day. Our commitment to our crew drove us to wake up early, stay up late, and go the extra mile. While putting safety as first, the crews got plenty of laughs in those long hours. But commitment goes beyond the boundaries of our education. It's what we bring with us as we step into the next chapter of our lives. The work we will undertake requires precision, attention to detail, and a relentless commitment to safety. But this commitment in life will give us many benefits: a good-paying job, maybe the chance to travel, and a chance to fulfill our tree-climbing childhood dreams. We have committed to providing to our families, but remember to also commit time to them. We will face storms, both literal and metaphorical, as we work to keep the lights on and the power flowing. Commitment will be there during those tough times. It will remind us of the importance of our work and the responsibility we carry on our shoulders. We show a commitment to being ready every day for what may come, and so must all the graduates and their professions here today. As we move forward from this point, let us hold on to the commitment that brought us here today. Let it be the driving force behind our ambitions, guiding us towards success and making a positive impact in the world. Let us strive for excellence in our work, always seeking to improve ourselves in the industry we serve. Today, as we celebrate our achievements, let us express our gratitude to our families, friends, and mentors that helped us get along with this journey. Without their commitment to support and encourage us, we may not be standing here today, ready to embark on the next phase of our lives. So, my fellow graduates, congratulations to each one of you, and may your commitment to continue guiding you towards a bright and successful future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ethan, for that good and timely reminder. Commitment. NCC graduation ceremonies take place 3 times throughout the year: at the end of the spring term, summer term, which is why we're here today, and at the end of the fall term. This past academic year, 404 students became graduates from Northwest Iowa Community College. We're here today to celebrate about 70 who will be walking across the platform to complete their high school education through NCC, others receiving diplomas, still others degrees. And we want to begin, though, by honoring those graduates who are veterans of the United States Armed Forces. So veterans, we thank you for your service to our country. We thank you and your families for their many sacrifices made in defense of our freedoms. Veterans, would you please stand so that we might acknowledge you and your service? Thank you. NCC has a long and distinguished history of student achievement, and at this time we would like to recognize those students who are with us today and have brought honor to themselves and also to the college by their achievements. I'll start with State Skills USA medalists and sports shooting academic all-region team members. So those two categories, would you please stand, face the audience, and let's give these individuals a well-deserved round of applause. State Skills USA and sports shooting academic all-region team members. Thank you. Here at NCC, we also celebrate academic excellence and leadership development. So at this time, we would like to recognize Micah DeHogue, who has been inducted into the Phi Theta Kappa National Honor Society. Micah, please stand. He is, and face the audience, because we'd like to give you a well-deserved round of applause for your excellent leadership. Our graduates who are wearing gold cords are honor students who have attained a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher on a 4.0 scale. And so I'll ask if you honored students would please stand and face the audience, those with honor cords. And among this group, as you stand, we have some graduates, two, who have earned a 4.0 cumulative GPA. 4.0, and these are Riley Thrain and Garrett Lehan. If you would just raise your hands, the two of you, so we can acknowledge all of you, and especially these two. Congratulations. You may be seated. And finally, a few words for our graduates. First, you've probably heard it before, but it bears repeating. There is a difference between college and life. Usually in college you are taught a lesson and then you are given a test to see how much you've learned. But in life, you go through the tests and the tests teach you the lessons of life. So learn those life lessons quickly so that you don't have to keep retaking the same tests. Second, you've acquired skills and knowledge during your time of study at NCC. And now as graduates, we encourage you to put those skills to good use. All the things that you've learned, put that to good use, and over time you will acquire experience and wisdom, which is knowledge and experience put to good use. Third, everyone here, and those watching via the live stream are wishing each one of you the absolute very best in the years to come. And we only ask that you would make good on our best wishes, graduates, by finding your place in the world and sharing your gifts with those whom you encounter. And so, it is now time for the presentation of the candidates for degrees, diplomas, and as students' names are called, they will come forward to receive their diploma cases. And Mr. Larry Hoekstra, the Vice President of our Board of Trustees, he will be handing you that diploma case and shaking your hand, as will I, shaking a hand as well. Why? Because you've met the requirements prescribed by Northwest Iowa Community College and the Iowa Department of Education. And so, it gives me real pleasure, Mr. Hoekstra, at this time to present to you those who will be receiving their diplomas and degrees from Northwest Iowa Community College.
Hannah Diane Castro Giovanni. Cade E. Calhoun. Caleb Matthew Drees. Cesar Eduardo Gonzalez. Dustin Caven Hewer. Isaac Allen Inks. Thomas Justin Jacoby. Ian Nicholas Lammers. Daniel Muchler. Quinton Riley Schroeder. Trenton J. Vental. Caden M. Wiersma. Nash Benjamin Lee Arculari. Cody Joseph Boyle. Raymond Allen Bresnahan. Fletcher Alden Buss. Waylon T. Butler. Reese A. DeVry. Nathan Allen Doden. Brooks R. Erickson. Drake Ethan Johnson. Devin Les Keel. Casey D. Kindred. Kevin David King. Trey Stephen Klatt. Grady Michael Kerfman. Garrett Brady Lahan. Jonah Carl Lane. Brent Robert Lloyd. Alex J. Meyer. Wilson Milan Herrera. Nathaniel Keith Moore. Corwin James Mosier. Brady J. Ortner. Alex W. Pladson. Cole Curtis Shizzle. Tyler J. Simon. Noah M. Scow. Donnie Tenejero Lule. Ethan Edward Unzicker. Jacob Dean Dibbett. Carter Frank Drake. Edgar Garcia. Elijah James Lerma. Bryce Olson. Connor W. Von Hagel. Riley Robert Eikens. Micah Paul DeHogue. Jason John Kruger. Colton W. Lortz. Dylan Meyer. Malachi Scott Tolliver. Connor L. Tuller. Travis J. Zavenbergen. Colton Allen Blum. Keith A. Hoffland. Alexander Jonathan Holt. Cale David Kramer. Joseph Matthew Marin. Neftali Emmanuel Reyna Rock. Logan Celio Rennert. Hunter Clarence Sandbeck. Zachary Joseph Smith. Riley V. Thrain. Ethan Daniel Van Ginkel. Reed Michael Vandestroot. Austin Dean Wilkie. Lydia J. Flinders.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Northwest Iowa Community College and by the statutes of the Code of Iowa, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, diplomas, and certificates. The degrees and diplomas placed in your hand today shall forever be testimony of your academic achievement. Graduates, congratulations.
In events, during events like this, there are always things that are happening, and some people are aware of some things, and other people are aware of other things. For example, and we'll say more in the coming months, but we have a trustee who, after 22, 23 years of service, is able to hand out those diploma covers, maybe for the final time because of redistricting and so forth, and we're going to honor Mr. Hoekstra in the weeks and days to come. But I just wanted to especially highlight his service today. Another item of note, we have a graduate today, Lydia. She came across at the end of the line. Lydia. She graduated with her high school diploma a couple months ago and with her Associate of Arts today, which goes to show that concurrent enrollment opportunities, when taken advantage of, can propel you into life with a 2-year head start. So well done. That's excellent. And on it goes. There's so many little things that are happening in this ceremony. Once you get started mentioning them, it's hard to stop mentioning them. But I was noticing, for example, the first graduating heavy equipment diploma class under our new instructor. That's excellent. And congratulations to all of you. So well done. Well done. Graduates, you are well prepared with knowledge, skills, and abilities to serve those around you. And as we said earlier, make the most of your life as you write out your life stories. We're delighted with your accomplishments, excited about your futures, and eager to see what you will do in the years ahead. And this does conclude our graduation ceremony, and we ask that the audience please remain in their seats as we will be ushered out by an NCC employee, and stage party and so forth will exit first, and of course the graduates themselves. And again, thank you everybody for attending today. What a special and memorable event.